Remember how motivated I was yesterday? I was so damn motivated I went out and ruined most of my footage. I wanted to try out a new picture profile called S-Log, and I didn't realize that I was shooting everything way too underexposed and I wasn't able to reconcile any of it. I guess you live and you learn, but that's a perfect example of what I was talking about yesterday of discipline over motivation. And I still do some cool stuff, and I'm so mad that I ruined it. Like I went out and shot in the freaking phone booth because it was too dark when I first woke up, so I found like this phone booth and did some filming in there, but the picture profile was screwed up and I was way too close. And I ended up totally ruining that, but it's one of those things, just like I always say, you live and you learn, so I don't even count things as failure anymore, it's just a lesson learned. But the topic I was talking about yesterday was just insecurity, and it's something that a lot of people don't talk about. You know, I think back to when I used to be out in the clubs partying and stuff with my friends, and every time you got us together, we'd, you know, go out. Say you go out for a night at the club, and then after the club, you're like, oh, how many numbers did you get? You know, so everybody's comparing their numbers, and nobody ever got no numbers. Like, you would lie about it and say they fell out of your pocket or something, you know, but somebody always got a number. And I guess these days people are like showing off nudes and shit to their friends, and it all really stems back to insecurity. That's something people don't talk about, you know what I mean? I think it's one of those things that if you're really being honest with yourself, you're saying that, oh, I'm on a quest to get all these numbers or to quote unquote get all these girls because it validates me as a person and makes me feel wanted and important, which at its root really is insecurity. And I didn't realize I had a huge problem with that when I was growing up, you know what I mean? I feel so bad because I was actually the catalyst most of the times, but I didn't realize that I was just really super insecure about those things. And I know I'm not the only one. I feel like it's the majority of young males out there that are super insecure but don't really want to address it. So they want to go out, maybe buy the fastest car or fastest motorcycle or try to get the hottest girl so it can validate them as a person. And it was funny that I didn't even realize how insecure I was until I kind of stepped outside of it and started, you know, taking control of my life and realizing what my values were. Then I'm able to look back at it now. But if you ask me this, you know, I don't know, 5 years ago, I'd be like, man, what the no, I'm not insecure. I mean, I'm just getting girls. That's not insecurity. That's just who I am. You know, I'm the man, so I get girls, right? That's exactly what I would say, and that's probably what some of the younger guys are thinking here as well as watching the video. But it all stems back to you just wanting to feel valued and to show your self-worth. You know, you may not be happy with your job or your relationship or something like that, or the things you have, so that's something that we do. But it's not just with women. It's like I said before, it's with the cars, it's with the houses. You know, that's why people want to keep up with the Joneses, so they don't feel bad, you know, when somebody's quote unquote stunting on them, they can stunt on people as well. The same reason why we got cats on Instagram holding up the money phone and things like that, because you want to show everybody else that you're balling because you're not 100% comfortable just being in your own skin. So you feel like you have to validate yourself by having all these flashy things. And what I'm doing with these videos, man, I just want to kind of put that little bug in your head and make you think about it next time you think to do it, you know, just to slow down. You know, I'm not knocking anybody that does it, because shit, I was the worst for it when I was coming up. All I'm trying to do is have you think about it a little bit.